Two panels of government, business, and tourism experts led a room full of discussions as the first Guam CNMI Visa Waiver Forum, hosted by the Guam Visitors Bureau, was held at the Hyatt Hotel today. Panelists talked about the visa waiver program and the opportunities and challenges in developing China and Russian tourism. Guam Hotel and Restaurant Association President Mary Torres says it took 4 years for Guam to get to this point. And while they are happy to have Russia on the Visa Parole Authority status now, she adds they already have their eyes set on something more permanent.
Our goal is to have permanent status for both Russia and China. Guam has served a really good role in trying to get, like Korea, for example, when it was only a visa waiver program for Guam only, it has now opened up to the U.S. So I think it's beneficial for the U.S. to continue to have Guam serve as that model to allow us to have parole authority or even permanent visa waiver programs.
One of the challenges that was brought up at the forum is the use of the word Guam. In Russia, Guam is also known as an acronym, which stands for the 4 post-Soviet states of Georgia, Ukraine, Azerbaijan, and Moldova, or the Guam Organization for Democracy and Economic Development. GVB Marketing Manager Pilar Laguatña says they are looking at other ways to promote Guam with the Marianas.
Guam can also mean and be understood as some political unions in the country of Russia. However, in the atmosphere and the environment that we're going to go and promote Guam with the consumers there and the travel trade, they will understand that Guam is the beautiful destination of choice.
Laguatña also says while China is not part of the current Visa Parole Authority status yet, it still is on the table, and they have already been aggressive in marketing Guam to the Chinese.
The travel trade is all in motion. We've got exciting charters coming up, and every year our charter business to Guam has been doing nothing but growing, and that is a result of the preliminary work that we have been doing in the marketplace. So we hope to do the same with Russia.
In the meantime, Torres says the hotels will look at quality service programs as Russian tourists are anticipated and to find more ways to diversify these growing markets.
I think that we need to take some of the successes that Saipan has had with the China and Russia markets and look at some of the challenges that they've had and how they've incorporated a lot of those increased levels of service to satisfy those customers.
Marianas Visitors Authority Managing Director Perry Tenorio says he is only here on Guam to listen, but adds the CNMI will continue efforts to stabilize these markets. And while he hopes to push the parole status in the CNMI to be permanent, he wants to develop it alongside the island.
Moving forward, continuing our efforts to include permanently within the Guam CNMI Visa Waiver Program, and then beyond that, work together in promoting the One Marianas, hopefully.
I've sent press release yesterday, and the tour agents are very excited.
Natalia Bespalova runs Guam's only Russian tour agency called the Guam Voyage. She's been working on her business for the last 3 years and has participated in several tourism fairs in the region to promote the island. She says although the focus seems to be on China, she wants to shift it to Russia and the new opportunities the newly granted visa waiver status brings. She explains what Russia is all about.
You have to imagine Russia. It's like huge country, and it has 11 time zones. Just imagine 11 time zones. We are concentrating on the Far East, Russian Far East, and the inhabitants of the Russian Far East is around 7 million people.
She also notes the island must understand many Russian tourists come from wealthy backgrounds.
The Russians that come here are very wealthy people. And also what is important, they usually stay 2 weeks. They come with their children. They spend a lot of money for the hotels. Usually they stay in club room category, it's very expensive. They spend a lot of money in a restaurant, shopping, and enjoying the activities on Guam.
She adds Guam Voyage will be helping hotels to support Russian tourists and remarks in Russian that she is delighted they have the visa waiver approved for Russians visiting Guam.
Меня зовут Наталья, я представляю российское турагентство Guam Voyage. Мы очень рады, что Guam получил виза waiver. Мы ждем российских туристов и надеемся, у нас все будет классно. Congratulations!